to share something on my side first, and then I'll let you guys, and then yeah, I'll let you share. So, one of the things that I've been doing is I told you guys I did a lot of rendering yesterday, and I'm going to just share screen two here. Come on, there we go. And I've actually cut it together. I reworked some of the cameras. I dropped a shot or two from my side. But I'm just gonna hit play on this, and you guys can kind of tell me what you think. Um, there we go. That's it so far. So um, I think it's starting to cut together. What do you guys think?
Oh, I muted. Yeah, it looks nice. I like it.
I think it's
Looks very nice.
it's working. It's you know Brandon and I were talking about it earlier, and there's a few things that I'd like to do to it.
You know, on that Alfa Romeo, the little commercial we're going from, they
Yeah,
never showed the cockpit. There, you never got to see the inside. There was never people being shown whatsoever.
that's the yes. That is my my conversation that I need to deal with Yad. I do need somebody in particularly in come on in
That right
here,
there.
right? Yeah, the ghost car is
That.
yeah, the ghost car is a bit of a problem. Either that or it becomes a highly reflective, very dark windshield.
Yeah.
Which I would rather not do. I mean, I would if we can get people in there, I would
Oh
prefer
yeah,
to do that,
definitely.
right? But I'm willing to go that direction if necessary, right? So, um, but yeah, it's starting to work. I
Oh
feel
yeah,
like it's cutting
definitely right
together
there.
well.
Definitely right there.
But this yeah. Well, you didn't what? You didn't know that Rover was making a bunch of remote controlled cars now? It's yeah, this is just being
Oh yeah,
um
thought it was just Tesla.
right. So yeah, this has been fun actually to get this working. I think it's going to feel even better once we get some music in there. I've had to cut around a couple of issues.
That
This
that scene right there, that when you hit that curve, that shouldn't be there.
what's that?
That right there, like you said it in the road right there. I went back and cleaned all that up.
Okay, you know what? I have not rendered. These are the two shots I have not re-rendered
Oh,
actually.
okay, okay,
So
okay, okay.
so
Gotcha.
that makes sense because here's actually I should have dated them, but like you see how I changed all of this text down here. I did that this morning, so all of you can see the shots that aren't new, but most and like some of them,
Gotcha, gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha.
So, but yeah, I can get that. That's good to know. And then I know you're planning on putting some leaves in there, so that'll be a whole nother thing. And yeah, and John Scott, I would love to see if hang on. In fact, let me close that because I just realized I still have this open on my side. So yeah, one, I want to make sure that you can open this on your end. Okay, it's make sure it's not syncing for
Okay,
some
yeah, no
reason.
problem. I'll wait a few. I know the way. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
wait a few minutes because I know.
Okay.
But yeah, but I was
All
gonna work
right.
on the smoke from the train too as well. I've been
So
watching a couple of videos on.
smoke from the train, and then what I really want is John Scott to be able to at least fix this texture here. So I've got a light right up here that I think I might have deleted it, but I really want to get some sunlight on this train. It's too
Okay.
it you see how there's light on the hill up here,
Yeah.
which I really like. I'd love a little bit, just even if it were just coming across the nose of the train here, and until we get that texture fixed, it won't do it. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I don't really
it's
know what's causing that. It could be a reflectivity issue. What
it
project is
looks
this under?
flipped. It looks like the either like the polygons need to be two-sided polygons because it feels like if you're looking at it from one side, you're looking whatever whatever polygons make the curve of is that the boiler, the front part of the
Yeah,
triangle?
the
Okay.
front part is the smoke box, and the two other parts are the boiler.
Okay, so whatever part makes like this whole cylinder here, right?
Hmm.
What we're actually seeing is the other side on the internal side on the other on the far side of the cylinder. So um, and once you get over, like if you and Juan take a look at it, once you get over there, you'll go, oh, okay, I see what's going on. But you can't see it from here. It's just a big silhouette, and so I can live with it as a silhouette. I would prefer that it had like a just kind of a an angle of light on across the front of it that matches kind of the what's going on the hill back here. So
Mhm. It may
anyway,
just be.
that's a
I'm,
wish.
no, I can make it happen. It just made this. There's like might be like a tree or two like right in front of it. This might be blocking certain lighting from hitting
No,
it.
it's no. I've gone and looked. Like I've like taken the camera all the way over there, and I've really looked at it. It's there's something messed up in the texture. So
It's probably the same issue I was running into with the source material.
it is. I'm pretty sure. I just don't know how to correct it. So, um, all right. Juan, not Juan. Sorry. Yeah, you had something you wanted to show.
Yes, Mr. Greg, actually,
Awesome. Let's do it. All right.
So, Mr. Greg, uh, final project,
Yep.
asset 3D characters, character, boy, dad, girl,
Oh,
mother,
okay. Cool.
and they have the animation by themselves, like as iCloud file and as FBX, just for animation.
Perfect.
And if we go over here, I have a sequence.
Okay. Yeah. There we go. A happy
Oh,
family out on a happy family out on a
that's
country drive.
awesome,
I
dude.
love it.
So, Mr. Greg, like, let me show you over here. I'm
Okay.
sorry, just let me
No, go
come
ahead.
back over here. So I believe over here you can see the reaction more. So what's my issue is like why I didn't export everything yet?
Hmm.
Because we have that project, like we have that shot when they talk inside, right?
Yes.
So I was trying to match them face together over here if you want to take the shot from there because like actually
So is it a timing thing? Is that what's going on?
yes, like
Okay.
I just want you to conform with me like exactly how you want the woman shot over there so I can match the man look or talk to her.
Okay, so um you're talking about the shot from her side looking back at him. Is that what you're saying? Um
No, that's you can use anything. No, I mean inside the car, like the shot you like inside the car
mhm.
for four of them over there. I thought it will be nice if he just like turn and talk to her when she's like over
Absolutely.
there.
Yeah. So okay, so what do you like
So let me
I'm
get
here's what we
everything.
can do, yeah, is basically we can set up the shot, so like we can render it all, or we can actually go into the camera cuts functionality and just cut from one camera to the next to the next. in Unreal, and then we can make sure that that's all working.
Sounds good, Mr. Greg.
Yeah,
So
the
how,
go
like,
ahead. I'm sorry.
it's in the, I'm just waiting the iCloud to upload it, and it will be in
Okay.
the G drive.
Yeah, that's the big kind of the big question for me, and we'll get it figured out. Sorry. Um,
I hear you,
sorry.
Mr. Greg.
Yeah, so we'll get it figured out. It's just going to be we'll get that character. It's going to be parented too, because like the rover that's actually that's in the scene is actually it's like the skeleton of it essentially. So the geometry is not available to parent anything to, but that you know the spawn essentially of that rover is connected to the camera rig rail. Okay, and then and as the rail moves, the rover moves with it, right? And so I think the exact same concept is going to be at play here. We're going to take one of your characters and we're going to parent it essentially to that camera rig rail also, and then we're going to put we'll offset them and put them inside the vehicle so they will move as the vehicle moves as the camera rig rail moves. That's my theory. So
I don't want to
uh,
fly before I make sure like they work. So like
they'll work, dude. I know they're gonna work. So it's a parenting issue. That's all. It's just a matter of getting him in there and getting them attached appropriately to the right thing. It'll work.
can
So
I show you something?
yeah, absolutely.
It's named Digital Soul.
Okay.
Mr. Greg, that's things it's crazy. Like, just let's delete that over here. And let me show you quickly what we can do. Just one click. Like, do you want him to feel dizzy, feel like reading, watching, thinking? What do you want him to
Make
feel
him
like?
feel dizzy. Let's see what happens here. Okay.
Feel, I just read dizzy.
Um, it's small on my screen,
Yeah,
so I'll
it's
let
like,
you
I
let you
don't
take a
know, it's
pick.
like, I'm sorry, it's feel dislike.
Okay.
I'm happy.
Those facial reactions are so good now. Yeah, it's really good.
That's nice.
Skepticism, that sort of thing. Yeah. She's
Like,
just what has she's just told him, I don't feel like going to see your mother. And he what? Something I don't know. I'm just making stuff up.
yeah, with
So
this look, right? Like, what?
We're going to my parents for Christmas, not yours.
no, we're not. Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Mr. Greg,
I
anything
like
else
that.
you want me to do?
At this point, let's get them in the car. So we export them as they are, and I need to start at least hammering this one down.
So
So
actually, Mr. Greg, I will add the Unreal file to the same
okay,
folder to the character, so you can find the sequence and you find everything over there.
okay, that sounds good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it because like these guys, those are still shots that we need to get set up. So because I
Less
need to
than
get
hour, Mr. Greg.
yeah.
Less than hour. Actually, let me just before I forgot.
Yeah, I got so much going on. That brother be busy. But that's awesome though. You're getting to go to the Olympics. That's awesome.
I wish you can come with me, man.
Shoot,
That sounds like that would be fun. My wife wants to go to the Olympics in LA, which is 28, which is where she's from. So, and she's like, I want to go see equestrian and I want to go see track and field, which I think would be a lot of fun. So
I got to see the Dream Team in '96. That was my graduation year.
that is so cool, actually.
Wow.
I mean, so that would be obviously Jordan, Carl Malone, um, Larry
That's what
Bird,
Shaq had made it.
Shaq.
Shaq was on that one. That was the Dream Team too.
Nice. Kobe.
Now Kobe wasn't.
That
Kobe
was
wasn't in.
pre-Kobe, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was right before, literally right
Yeah,
before Kobe.
absolutely. All right. Does anybody else have anything they want to show? Okay, cool. No or yes. I mean, that's fine. You guys, I'm so happy with what we've done. Brandon and I were talking about this before class. It's, you know, are the shots perfect yet? Not quite. You know, okay, there's definitely they can definitely use, more, you know, more sweetening. It's more, more dust, more light gleams, more, better rendering. That's all. That's the next iteration. That said, the quality of the work that you guys have been turning out is fantastic, and I've been super impressed, and I've been super impressed by the way that you guys have all kind of just dove in and handled it. So it's been really good. What was I going to show you? Oh yeah, I'm going to share my screen here. Yeah, if that's okay.
No problem, Mr. Blake. I'm sorry.
No, that's cool. All right. So, now one of the things that I did yesterday, I spent a lot of time sorting through this, and I'm gonna just kind of show you. Oh, wrong one. Yeah. All right, just as kind of a concept here. All right, so in our AVI Spring, folder, we've got the final project folder, obviously. The approvals folder, just so you guys know, this is where I put um, all of the dailies, whatever got rendered out on this particular day, it sits in the folder. So today's stuff, I actually rendered these out this morning. Okay, so these are all of all of the things that are currently sitting in in the timeline. Now, one of the things that I do, I have this little code on here, which is just all it is a name code, version number, and then frames, right? So, and that's for editorial sake. Now, if you're trying to do a demo reel, okay, you don't really want text on the screen for your demo reel. So I'm going to show you where I've got the text-free images, and so not in approvals, but in the renders folder. This is literally like every shot that we're working on right now, and so just remember, BE stands for beauty, and so if you see beauty 3/4 front, you could absolutely, and then you see it in the edit here. Oh, look at that, beauty 3/4 front. Okay, so if you worked on that, and or like worked in this environment, and you wanted to put this in your demo reel, let me show you how this works. Come on. So I'm going to go into this folder here, and this is version 2. Okay, and all it is frames. Okay, now you can kind of see here. It's just a frame sequence of all of it, but it doesn't have any titles on it. Okay, and so this is where I would go if you wanted to get actual frames for your demo reel for a shot that you worked on. You would go into the renders folder, find the shot that you want, and then find the version that you want, and then just you can put them in your you can put them in Premiere, okay, and you can edit with them, okay. Here's the thing that I've also done. So this is version 2. I have also included an ambient occlusion version of this, right? So um same exact shot. This is just an AO pass. And we've talked about this for a while, just in terms of like being able to do an ambient occlusion pass, and then you do a nice wipe. We talked about this yesterday. And so most of the shots now all have AO passes for them. So barring reworking of animation, obviously we've got some shots that when we get the characters in there, that's going to change the render, so that sort of thing. But there is an AO pass now for most shots, and so when you're building your demo reel, this is the stuff that you want to get. Okay, does that make sense? Hopefully.
Totally.
3/4 rear, same deal here. You okay? Hold on. Yeah, that's this one. And then the tail light one, which I like a lot. This is a cool shot, and then we've got the AO pass, which actually ends up looking really nice. So, so that being said, I think I've still got it in the timeline here. Yeah, I do. So, which screen am I sharing right now? The Premiere interface. Okay. So this is what I was sharing with you guys yesterday. So literally, if you go in and you take that image sequence and you start with, literally just start with the AO pass for this and do a nice wipe, you're going to get a great result in Premiere, and it's going to look really nice on your demo reel. I am working on wireframe versions of them. And the one issue that I'm currently having with the wireframe of the rover is simply that the mesh is really, really dense. Okay, so the minute you throw this wireframe on it, you can't even see through the mesh. So it's like it doesn't really do anything for the rover. But other assets that you build, like you guys saw the horse yesterday, the mesh is nice and loose, so the wireframe looks really good on that one. But any other stuff that you might have modeled, if you want a wireframe version of that stuff, we can render that out. And so, does that make sense? Hopefully.
Yeah, totally.
So anyway, so this is go ahead and dig through those folders. The only thing that I ask is don't move the files. Just just go ahead and source it from that location into your Premiere timeline. If you've got any questions about Premiere or need a little help building a timeline for yourself with stuff like this, just let me know, or let Cameron know, and we can get you squared away with it. So, but guys, I'm excited. I worked hard on this stuff. I try to make my effort match yours with this, and I've worked hard because I believe the most important thing that you guys can do, that you can take from this class, aside from all the skills, is your demo reel. And so that's why we work hard on this stuff, is to make sure that the environments that you build, the assets that you build, all of the work that we do, that it gets displayed in the best possible way, so that when you're out there, fighting for the job, yours is going to stand out. And so we've all had a really large collective effort on this, and so that's we're coming down to the end, and I'm excited because we're getting some really good stuff. So anyway, okay, yeah, I've got your I've got the link here, so I'll take a look at it. So, anybody else got any questions, thoughts?